Good evening. This is Reverend Ruth on Starry Bar with Angel Healing Ministries. And once again, we are back in my sanctuary. As you know, I was out a little bit today, but it was such an unpredictable thing. I didn't go as far as my own garden today because it rained on and off, and tomorrow it's going to be about the same. So it's a good time to relax and stay indoors and do what you do with family and stuff. Or if you have projects you have been waiting to work on for a long time, just work on them, my friends. And if you have a family member at home you're taking care of, do your best to make the best of it. That's what I did today. I spent some time in my garden and I took care of my animals out there. Both times I went out to feed them, it was raining, of course, but hey, what can you do? They always say when it comes to feeding animals, when it comes to feeding the birds, you also have to feed the squirrels because the squirrels will eat the bird seed, as you know. But anyhow, my friends, that's not what we're here to talk about. We're actually here to talk about living life day by day. In the meantime, let me open up with, let me share with you my mission statement. Our mission statement is to guide you on your path to find God, while we support you with love and light, and show you how important truth and faith are along your path back to God, and show you how important truth and faith are along your path back to God. And as you know, truth and faith are the most important things in life, and so is living life day by day. Because sometimes some people have the tendency to look so far into the past that they get stuck there, and then others want to look into the future and they miss what's ahead, what's in front of them, and then others just want to rush through life and they still miss the beauty that's there. But before we continue, I just want to say this again. This is Reverend Ruth Ansari Bar with Angel Healing Ministries, and I'm hoping you're all doing great and having a wonderful day, and I'm hoping you're enjoying your weekend as well, my friends. But anyway, going back to living life day by day. As you know, that Day by Day song is very popular from Godspell, where I first heard it for the first time was from Godspell Day by Day. And it's important how, if you listen to that song carefully, how it goes about on, to see I think it goes something like day by day. Oh Lord, these three things I pray: to see thee more clearly, to follow thee more nearly, to love thee more dearly day by day, something like that. I don't know the tune, but it's something like that, and it's a beautiful, beautiful song, and it's a great way to look at life, to live life day by day. I don't know if any of you know, I also have a journal that says that I've been working on. It's called Living Life. What is it? It's called Being Grateful Day by Day, and I write everything down that I'm grateful for every day, and it's important. And it makes me, look at things and stop short wherever I am. And it makes me enjoy things more, love things more that's more in front of me, actually pay more attention to what there is before me. It's in that way, it's so important to me. And that's why I keep this notebook so much. And I think many of us who are grateful should do something like that also. And I also think that perhaps maybe keeping a journal of what happens day by day would give you or others a more reason to live life day by day. Because when we move too fast through life, we miss the beauty that's there. We could miss anything from a birth of a small bird, or miss a beautiful sunset, or maybe, miss these incredible things that happen. Because when we live life day by day, it's like it's also the ultimate living in the present tense, being able to see what's in front of you and recognize it. And it's one way to live life day by day, because that means when you wake up every day, my friends, you're always starting a new day. And by not focusing on the past or going into the future or moving too quickly through life, it gives you the time to focus and get where you need to go. This way, when you live life day by day, you can do what you feel drawn to do and enjoy it. Because a lot of us just, are in such a rush to do so many things, and we miss so much, we miss way so much. And we want to be a part of life. We want to, and I mean, I know there's a lot going on in the world today, my friends, but we can set up a place, what would be a good word? We could set up a sanctuary, or we could set up a space, a spiritual space for ourselves to enjoy life, to spend time and stuff. I mean, with everything going on out there, we still can learn to live life day by day. We don't need to focus on the stuff that's really going on out there, the negative stuff. I normally don't watch the news because it brings me down. I'm not a big fan of that. Although I can't say much for my family. My family seems to enjoy the news, especially my brother. I can't understand why, but I much rather just, experience life. And I'm discovering as I live life day by day, my friends, there's so much more to this world that I've seen, so much beauty. I'm beginning to realize I can tell what kind of weather we're going to have because I'm learning to listen to my heart. I'm learning to listen to nature and use nature as my guide where weather and temperatures are concerned. You see, when you live life day by day, and I think the pandemic actually forced a good amount of us, because we were left, we couldn't go anywhere really. It gave us an opportunity to focus on our gifts that we kept dormant, and it really helped many of us discover something that we did not know we had. It helped me discover that I had a gift for garden design. It helped one of my other friends discover he had a gift for working with wood carpentry. And it helped another one of my friends to realize that her writing was a lot, that writing was very important. And then a lot of other people found a sacred space within themselves where they spent time with family. They got to know family a little bit more, and they got to spend time with family. And I mean, people did go out to the parks and stuff, and still, but they had to, back then they were wearing masks, and I think some people still do. But now I believe they sort of have the pandemic under control, and that's a good sign for many of us, because a lot of life has gotten back to a lot of has gotten back to almost being normal. Not many places are requesting masks anymore. But instead of worrying so much about the future, what the future holds, why not look at what's happening now, right? Experience what you're doing right now, like in that moment of your life, no matter where you are in the world. Somebody is looking up at a sunrise or a sunset and seeing how beautiful it is. Somebody is looking at this birth of an animal, or is watching a family of deer somewhere in their woods, or watching a bird fly off with its little babies, or seeing maybe a swan with its swaddlings in the water. Because our world, I mean, our hemispheres work differently, but always day by day someone is looking at the same thing we're looking at, but at a different time of day. There's somebody on a far shore side looking across the water, wondering what across the ocean holds, and wondering what within the ocean is there, what beauty is there in that ocean. I mean, how many of you have gone to an ocean and just, instead of focusing on, oh my God, what am I going to do about this, and this, just, just sit there and sit on a jetty or a rock or on the sand and just listen to the waves as they talk to you. And then all of a sudden you close your eyes and meditate, and all of a sudden you look up and you see a dolphin in the distance leap up and dive back into the water. That happened to me once when I was out at Jones Beach. I think it was West End too. I sat on one of the jetties, the jetty all the way, the jetty, the inlet, all the way, that connected point lookout in Jones Beach. And I sat there and meditated. And when I came out of meditation, there was a dolphin or two swimming that I saw. All because I decided to live in the moment. And then I had another beautiful experience where I went to Garvey's Point in Glen Cove, and I went down to their beach. And I just sat there and meditated and became one with the ocean and nature and all the birds. And all of a sudden, out of the blue, an osprey flew and came and dove into the water. And I saw it dive into the water and catch a fish. And because of me in the space that I was in, the osprey didn't feel alarmed. So what it did, it perched out a tree right across from me, where I picked up my camera and took a wonderful picture. All because I decided to live life day by day. These are just a few of the gifts that God has given to me because I decided to live life day by day. I've discovered over time, and with help from friends, that if I focus on the past, I could lose what's in front of me. I could miss something. And I didn't want to do that anymore. You don't know how many shooting stars I might have missed because I was focusing on, oh my God, the past, or oh my God, the future. What am I going to do? And I missed all this beauty. And I'm sitting there worrying while my friends are watching a wonderful meteor shower, and I'm missing every single bit and piece of it because I'm focusing on the past, or worrying about something instead of living in the present moment. Then that one time when the Northern Lights came close to Long Island, I went out there to a space out there by the water, and instead of worrying about what tomorrow's going to bring or how I'm going to pay that bill, I looked out into the water and I got a little glimpse of the Northern Lights. And I believe that was either this winter or last winter when the Northern Lights came through. They just brushed past Long Island, New York, and it was the first. I saw a slight view of the Northern Lights, but because I was living in the present moment, I saw the colors of the greens and the magentas. And it wasn't a big show. It was just small and quick. But still, because I chose to live in the moment, my friends, and live life day by day, I saw a beautiful moment in life. You see, when we live life day by day, it's also the same as being in the present moment. You never know what you're going to miss. You could be in a park and you could see a family, and maybe they're getting ready to teach their child how to walk, and then all of a sudden the child stands up, stands on its and walks on its own. Can you imagine what kind of a feeling that would be? Then you're actually feeling what that family is feeling when you're living in the present moment and you see that child take its first step. And how about those writers and poets out there? When you're out there just being inspired, either you go by the woods or to the water, amazing things happen when you live life day by day. I noticed that. And I'm choosing to live life day by day, my friends. Because the more I focus on the future, the more anxious I get. And when I focus on the past, it doesn't help me either. I get stuck there. I don't want to be stuck in the past anymore, my friends. I want to live life day by day. And I think many of us should take that chance and learn to live life day by day. I'm sure there's a bunch of you living life day by day, but there's always a small handful of those that aren't. So, my friends, living life day by day is an incredible feeling. And you'll be amazed at what you might see when you take that chance, that opportunity to live life day by day. Like you go on a boat with a bunch of friends, like we did a while ago. And because we all lived in the present moment, we got to watch a bunch of seal play. We got to see all these seal sitting on a shore. All because we decided to live life day by day, my friends. That's what it's like when you're out there looking at a snowy owl. When you're out there as a photographer and taking pictures and being patient and just being in the moment and living life as it comes day by day. I was out there with one of my friends a while ago, and I saw so many amazing things. I didn't get to see the juvenile eaglet, but I did get to see a full-grown eagle fly overhead, all because I chose to be patient and live life right in the present moment and day by day. So, my friends, think of the amazing things that you might experience if you choose to live life day by day. Because you never know. You'll never see the blessings and the miracles if you're worrying about the past and focusing on the future and trying to move through life quickly. It's like that episode in I believe it was a cartoon on Disney Junior, the Tots, I think it is. And one of the Tots flyers rushed through life. And if it weren't for a baby frog, she would have never learned what it was like to smell the flowers. Each flower that you smell, my friend, living in the present moment, living life day by day, has a different aroma, a different scent. And imagine what it would be like to go into a lavender field and take one whiff and being in the present moment and seeing that one monarch butterfly or a bunch of monarch butterflies flying up from the lavender, because you're living life day by day and in the present moment, my friends. Once again, I stress, live life day by day. Experience the world as God, and Goddess would have you experience it. They wouldn't have gave us so much beauty in this world if they didn't want us to experience it, my friends. So what you gonna do? Are you going to choose to live life day by day and live in the present moment? Or are you gonna stay stuck, my friends? Make a choice. Whatever's right for you. Nobody's gonna judge whatever you choose. All I'm saying today is I'm making recommendations that living in the present moment and living life day by day has many things to offer. Beauty and lots more. Thanks. And if you like this video, please click the like button and subscribe. We love you. Namaste. And this is Reverend Ruth on Starry Bar with Angel Healing Ministries. We love you and have a wonderful day and night. And we'll talk to you real soon and take back with you some of these affirmations I like to share. I live life day by day. I live in the present moment each and every day. And there is one more I'd like to share. I allow life to flow as I should each and every day. Those are just a few affirmations I like you to share with yourself, that talk to yourself and say it 3 times, for they're pretty effective. I've been saying them all. I've been working on them all day today, my friends. And once again, this is Reverend Ruth on Starry Bar with Angel Healing Ministries, and we love you. And we'll talk to you real soon. Take care. Bye.